Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back again to our YouTube channel. It's the Goodness Family. If you are a new subscriber, thank you very much. Welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, you're welcome. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for liking. And don't forget, keep sharing and keep doing all those good stuff. Yeah, it's too hot here. It's too hot. Let me blow my face. Welcome back. Yes. So in today's video, I'm going to be saying a story. Yes, it's actually a story time, and this story was about me. How or is about me. How what's it called? This thing called seizure almost killed me. Yes, this thing called seizure almost killed me, and we thank God I'm alive. Nothing happened to me. But sincerely speaking, this thing seizure is it's a very serious thing that many people don't we don't really talk about it. But trust me, it is something very bad. You know, when the doctor explained this to me and my husband, I mean, after I recovered and I checked, I wanted to know what was really causing this and what causes it. So the doctor was telling my husband that it is is a case whereby if your is it your vein stops working, like I don't know how to put it, like your system just shuts down, just the same way your computer just packs up, like a case whereby your system just shuts down, you don't feel anything, you don't even know if you're living or you're dead. So I'm going to be telling you how my own happened actually, because fast forward to when something like this happened to May Edoche's son. I think I saw something of seizure, that was the cause of his death. May he so rest in peace. So that brought me that brought a lot of memory back, you get. So I was like reflecting, I'm like, this God, I don't even know how I'm going to just thank this God, because the things that kill others, and when we go through it, it keeps us alive. It makes us feel like we are more special than the other. No, it's just the grace of God that keeps us. So my own case, it happened like this. It was just 1 month I married my husband. Yeah, then I was in the kitchen. I was making lunch because my husband went to work. So I was making lunch that Saturday afternoon, let's say mid lunch, like it wasn't up to, it was around 12-ish, like that. So I was cooking, get. So all of a sudden I started feeling dizzy. I started feeling like I wanted to, I wanted to collapse, I wanted to faint, something like that. Then immediately the first thing I grabbed was my phone. Luckily for me, I called my husband when I called him, and I told him, I don't know what is happening to me. I don't know what is wrong with me. Please, can you just come back? And it wasn't his time of closing from work. So because of me, he had to round up whatever he was doing in the office. But every other thing that happened to me was history. Like, he told me what happened, because me, I didn't know what happened after that call, because the only thing I could remember was picking up my phone and calling him to come back. That I don't know how I feel or how my body was, doing me. So my husband came back, because it was after everything he told me what happened. Yeah. Now, fast forward, I was at the hospital. Doctors were trying to bring me back to life, like he said. I wasn't responding. My sister started crying because he called my sister. My sister came. My sister started crying. I couldn't feel anything. They were using this was it this heart, this thing that they hit on the heart and raise it up. They were using it on me. I was not responding. The doctor was pinching me on my nails, the sensitive part that if you do it to somebody, the person will, feel it. I wasn't responding. So the doctor was like, they cannot do anything again. Now, the next thing that I could remember was I sneezed. Like I sneezed. Then during that time that the doctors were doing all these things, the doctors were just, ghost, and I don't like, I was just hearing voices. People were just talking, but I was just not. Then I now saw myself. I saw myself where my mom she was commanding me to go back. So my mom was commanding me to go back. She said, come on, go back. Where are you going to? I was already, about to cross somewhere. I don't know. I can't even. So in that dream, my mom was telling me, come on, go back. Where are you going to? My mom is alive anyway. She's not dead. But I saw her. She was commanding me to go back. She said, come on, go back. Where are you going to? Don't know if you go there, nobody will see you again. Come on, will you turn back and go? But that's what I was seeing. And I sneezed. So my husband was now the one telling me what happened. So he told me that when he got back from the work, because he had to round up, my voice was so faint. So he was scared and he rushed. He finished whatever he was doing at work. He came back home and he found his wife knocked out, like fumes. Is it foam or what? This foam, as if somebody has epilepsy. You get? But I don't think I was convulsing, but foam, because I don't know what I was. I don't know. He was the one telling me. Foam, like he said, was all over my mouth. Like everything was just, and I was gone. My black eye was not seen, only my white eye. He could not carry me, of course. So he started reaching out for help, shouting. The security and the drivers came. They carried me like my husband was even saying that I was naked because I was just in my house now with just a gown without underwear. So it's not like I was naked, but now they carried me and um my husband had to look for wrapper to cover me. Then they took me to the nearest hospital. Well, what's the name of that hospital? Was it St. Nicholas in VI? I cannot remember the hospital, but they took me to a hospital in Victoria Island in I think in at Marina or something. So they wheeled me in and that was it. I don't know what happened after because I was gone. So my mother was now the one telling me everything that happened, that the doctor was using this iron to press me up to see if it can revive me and if I can just at least just make a move. Nothing. My sister was crying. She was a woman that I just married 1 month ago. What is going on? Hey, God of mercy. He was confused. He was asking the doctor, what is going on? What is going on with my wife? The doctors are just, this type of shaking their head like all hope is lost. My sister was just, crying, praying, calling my mom. My mom was just declaring, like she told me that she put the phone where my mom was declaring life into me with on my ear. My mom was just shouting, Chiwendo, 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 you will wake up, you will wake up. So I think that name I was hearing it, I don't know, in the beyond, in the great beyond. So this is, it's not funny, okay? Sorry, I'm laughing. It's not funny. So that was how I was hearing that name, and my sister was just saying, "Amen, amen," because she told me like, "Hey, doctors were telling us that they have tried everything they could to revive me. Like I'm looking at this. We are supposed to look at this place. Sorry, that they have tried everything to revive me. That nothing was going on, and she was crying, and she had to call my mom. Hey, God of mercy. Eh. So that was how immediately I sneezed. The doctors were, wow, she's up, she's awake. Then they took me to do some tests to know the cause, to know what happened. Then I found out that it was seizure, that all my system, my nerves, everything shut down. I couldn't feel anything. I was almost half dead because I couldn't respond to what they were doing. And doctors were now asking me what happened. Are you under stress? Are you depressed? Are you thinking? Because the possible things that could make me have such thing. They were asking me, are you depressed? Are you thinking? Do you have? And I just got married, not like I was even pregnant. So that was what made my husband out of fear, because the doctors told my husband that there is a possibility of this thing coming back. And believe you me, it came back 2 times. And the 2 times it came, I fought it and God helped me. Not like I fought it, God helped me. I was revived. Now, that was what caused my husband's fear. You know, he said, okay, what if I'm driving and God forbid my nerves just shuts down? What will happen? And the glory of God, my 2 pregnancies in Nigeria, nothing happened when I'm driving, because the doctor was telling my husband that it's risky. He has to look for a driver for me because this thing can occur. It can happen at any time. You can just be playing and just, slump. Or you can just, and I was cooking and I just slumped really. So the doctor said it can happen anytime. Then asked me how it stopped. I wasn't happy because of the two occurrence that it came. The second one was um with my friend. Now the third one was me alone. So it was my cook. Even my friend was so scared because my husband traveled that time. She was crying, Justina, Justina, Justina. I couldn't move. I couldn't hear her, nothing. She ran outside to call the security guards to come and carry me. So they carried me to the hospital and they started reviving me and all that again. So I didn't like what was happening. I had to go to God in prayer. I wrote it on my prayer request and I took it to church and I told God that, please, if you can just take this out of me, if you can just let me not have this thing again, because the fear of me driving alone now, it is not good. I don't want it to be in my record. So that was how it didn't come again. I didn't have any form of seizure. I am okay up till now, and I believe God has really taken it out of me, because this thing is not something that we should play with. How can somebody just, knock off just like that? Your system will just, your nerves, nothing is moving. Like as I am now, you just pinch me and I'll be like, ah, what is paining me? You will take needle, choke me, I will not feel it. So that was what made me to remember this story that happened to me, because when I read about this Yoledoche's child that died, it was in the report that he was playing football with his friends and he collapsed. So they now said it was seizure. So I read the story and I'm like, wow. Even my husband was like, wow, honey, this was what exactly happened to you. So this was my own story, how I survived seizure 3 good times that it attacked me, and God saved me. I'm alive. I am seeing my 3 kids. You know, I just thank God for saving my life these 3 times that the attack came. You know, because I can't. My heart was not even. Oh Jesus, my heart was not even responding to anything. Like, it's not something that I wish for anybody or my enemy, because God. But anybody that have died due to this seizure thing, may they also rest in peace. And that is my own story on how seizure almost killed me 3 good times. I thank God, and that is my story. Please like, share, comment, subscribe to our channel. Um, What else? That's it. That's just what I want to come and say here. I don't really have much to say. I don't really have much to say. I just want to give God I just want to give God the glory for sparing my life, because it's not everybody that has this attack that survived it. Yes. Take an example of Yoledoche's son. He didn't survive it. So, and I had the attack 3 times and I survived it the 3 times it came. So I'm so happy that I'm alive, and that is it. So that is it though. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, please. Subscribe. I don't have anything to say again. Just subscribe to my YouTube channel, please. And thank you for 1K follower. My TikTok has taken over me. Thank you for 1K subscribers. Okay, I'm also on TikTok. I'm on Facebook. We're on Instagram. The Kudunas family on all social media platforms. Okay. Thank you, and God bless you all. and remain blessed. And don't forget to always pray for yourself. That thing that you don't like that is happening to you, put it in prayer, write it in your prayer request, tell it to God. He will answer. He has ear and he can hear. Yes, he's not a God that has ear and cannot hear. So he hears. Just put it in prayer. Ask him. Because he is the one that even told us that we should ask and we shall receive. So I didn't like, sorry, excuse me, I didn't like, always shutting down my system, shutting down, and they call it seizure. I didn't like it. I don't know whatever the doctor called it. I don't like it. So I prayed about it. I wrote it on my prayer request. I took it to Blessed Sacrament. I was praying over it and God took it away. And I will say that this is like 8 years in marriage now, and I've not had that attack after the 2 times I had, after the 3 times I had it. Was it 3 times or 2 times I had it? I don't know. I think it was 2 times. I think it was 2 times. I think, yeah. So I just thank God for those times that I did not go with the sickness, or I did not go with the whatever that the enemy sent. The arrow did not hit me. So thank you very much, and I'm going to see you all in my next video. Until then, bye and remain blessed. Hi, beautiful people, and welcome back again to my YouTube channel. Yeah, it's the Kudunas family. So, if you're joining me for the first time, if you're hello, beautiful people, and welcome back again to my YouTube channel. Yes, it's the Kudunas family. Oh, sorry. Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's the Kudunas family. Let's go.